Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to your Tuesday video with me. My name is Isabel. I hope you are having a great day. I'm so excited. I honestly could not wait to present this product to you. I think it was in the last video that I did. I kind of applied it at the end of the morning skincare routine, but I was waiting until today to be able to really give you more information about the new ColorLift, which is part of the BioSolar collection in Nelly Diverse. So this is essentially a tinted sunscreen, which is really wonderful because people have been asking for us to make some or to come out with one for quite a while now, but we wanted to make sure that we could find the best quality of micro-pigments, essentially to make sure that you had all of the protection, yes, but that it was a product that was going to be safe for your skin as well. So there's no nanoparticles in here. We're going to work with a zinc oxide as well as a titanium dioxide as your physical barrier. And then you have, of course, these beautiful pigments. So these two products are essentially an anti-aging tinted sunscreen. So great formulas, super, super light textures. And what's good is that you have something that's going to give you your protection, but it's going to feel very, very light. It's not going to be a high coverage type of product. So it's really just there to even out your skin tone, but give you that protection. So it is going to help to smooth out fine lines, wrinkles. It's really nourishing. So you have some amino acids. You're going to find some hyaluronic acid. There's some beech bud. So it's really just a wonderful formula. Also with silica, which is a great oligo element when it comes down to all of the kind of strengthening your connective tissue and making sure that your skin stays really as smooth as possible for as long as possible, all while being protected from the sun. So what I'm gonna do today is I wanted to show you the two different colors on an actual skin because sometimes it's a little bit hard to decide which color you should be using. So the first one, number one, is for your lighter skin tones. If you have a bit of a tan, this might not be the best one for you for summer, but I find for winter, it's going to be a great. Okay, so this is the number one, but you can see, actually I'll do it on the two different hands. So you can see that it's really not going to be a high coverage type of product. It just gives it that nice glow. I'm actually going to apply it on my skin afterwards, but you can see how there's no orange type of demarcation. That is one of the biggest things that I hear complaints about, and also for myself who used to wear a kind of like a tinted moisturizer. It was just awful because you could always have that orange line at the bottom of your face, and you're not going to get that with these products. So that was number one. Actually, I'll do one next to the other so you see the difference between the two colors. Okay, so number one and number two. So you could definitely see that there is a good difference between the two shades. Now for myself right now, I am going to use the number two because I have been taking a bit of sun, always with my sunscreen, but I have been taking a bit of sun. So the number two really is the perfect shade for me during the summer, and then when winter comes, I'm most likely going to be switching to number one. So just like all of the other products within Nelly, as I always say, you don't need a lot. If you're using too much, you're really just wasting, you're not getting more benefits from it. So please use, honestly, it comes, there's a pump when you, well, there's a pump. Yeah, there's a pump. But when you press and that you get one pump, that is more than enough for you to get enough product. So it's about this quantity right here. So you're gonna see when I first apply it, it looks like it's a big difference from my skin color, but it really just helps to even out the skin. It's such a nice formula. It's very light. Now, if you have, this formula is actually suitable for all skin types. So if you have an acne prone skin, or if you have an oilier skin, what I recommend you do is don't apply a moisturizer under, just apply this directly onto the skin. Now you can see the difference between the two, but it's still not going to be an orange kind of look. But it really helps to just even everything out. Now, one of the key advantages to having a mineral sunscreen is that you get much better protection. So if you have any recent scars, if you have actual imperfections at the moment, it's really ideal to make sure, sorry, I'm trying to do this at the same time. It's ideal to make sure that your skin is properly protected. Now, something that people don't realize very often is that if I have active acne and that I'm going out in the sun, you may feel like your acne is getting better, which in a way it will, but you're also much more likely to get some post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is the absolute last thing that you want to do, because then instead of having those little eruptions, you're going to have some brown scarring, which is not what we want. So mineral sunscreen really is the way to go when we're looking at having proper protection. So as you can see, it really just looks very smooth. These pigments just blend into your skin, and that's another great thing about having those micro pigments, not nanoparticles, micro pigments, which are really all clean, so you have a clean product, an effective product. Now, of course, if you're going to be spending a lot of time in the sun, if you're doing a lot of water sports or hiking or any outdoors activities, really, you should be reapplying this every 2 hours. It is going to be much more effective if you reapply it as often as you're supposed to. But overall, it really does help to give this beautiful glow to the skin and give you all of the anti-aging benefits that you want, because the sun is one of the #1 causes really for premature aging. So you want to make sure to check this out if you haven't already. I really do recommend. So #1 is for your lighter skin types, and the #2 is going to be for someone who has a bit more of a tan or a bit more of a glow to their skin already. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you've tried them, please let me know what you think. I'd love to hear the feedback. And if you haven't, go ahead, get yours, pick out the color that is suitable for you. Thanks so much. Have a good day.